Afternoon everyone, it's almost 2 o'clock here and I just thought I'd run through a quick tutorial on how to laminate your stickers. So this is matte finish sticker paper. It is paper, so you have to be really careful when it comes to water and things like that, but I'm going to quickly show you how I laminate mine. So what we're going to do, I'm going to set you up here. Okay, first thing you're going to need is a ruler. This, you don't really need one of these, but it does help. This helps push all the bubbles out. It's, yeah, like a scraper, but it's made of rubber, so it's super soft. And what we're gonna do is firstly, you're gonna pull your laminate out. Doesn't matter which side you go for. And what you wanna do is cut out a rough border of an A4 piece of paper. I've got a brand new scalpel, and kids, be careful when you're doing this, because those scalpels are pretty sharp, and as you guys know, I cut myself all the time, so I know. So you're going to measure up roughly the outside diameter of your paper. Without cutting yourself. Okay. Right, the next stage, what you're going to do, I just slipped up there, don't worry about that. Next stage, what you're going to do is you're going to flip the piece of paper over. So you're going to have the laminate gloss facing down. So you've got your paper sheet on the back, which will peel off, and you're going to get little bits of masking tape, right? Fold them in half, roll them, so you've got double sides, and you're going to stick it to the edges of the laminate. Push down. You can just use 4, but I like to use 6 because it keeps the middle flat as well. You're going to stick it down. On all corners. Try and keep it as flat as you can, the tape, because it may affect your images. So you want to keep it as flat. See how the wings are still sticking up? You don't really want that. So you want to get them nice and flat, facing down. Then what you want to do is grab your scalpel and start lifting the edge. Now, you can do it gradually or you can peel the whole thing off. I recommend you do it gradually. So what you want to do is just separate the edge from the laminate, and then you've got the 2 pieces there. Then what you're going to do, you're going to place this face down, okay? So you're going to lift your edge up. I'm going to lift it up to about there. And you're going to very gently line it up. And ever so gently, work your way up from the base or from the top down, whichever way you want to do it, and slowly pull your paper out from the laminate as you go. Right? Just easy, put your finger underneath and work your way up. Now what this plastic does to your stickers is it protects them not only from a little bit of splashed water, but it also protects them from the sun a little bit because it becomes a little bit more reflective. Now all stickers are going to fade, but this will give them a bit of a longer life and also protect them from mud and water and stuff like that. Now, obviously it's not going to 100% protect them, but it'll definitely give them a longer life. Just be very slow, take your time, work your way up, and afterwards we're going to use this and drag it through and get all those bubbles out if there's any bubbles. Little bits at a time. We're almost done. Work it up, work it up. The reason you do it face down is because you want the adhesive laminate to be nicely stuck to the base. That's the part that's going to move the most. So if you place it on top of it, it tends to jump around because this is very prone to molding and flexing. So slowly keep working it up, getting all your bubbles out, little bits at a time. If you go too fast and rip the whole thing off and stick it down, you're going to get a big bubble in the middle. or little bubbles everywhere. All right, keep working it all the way to the top and work out to the edges. Right, throw it away. What you're going to do is just gently drag your rubber blade, or you can use a credit card that does the same thing. Gently drag your blade down the paper, focusing on the edges. Okay. Then you're going to slowly peel it off the tape. And the good thing about masking tape is it's not overly sticky, so it will come off easily. If you use a plastic tape, you might actually tear your laminate. So I do recommend you use masking tape, painter's tape. Right, that one's off. And what you want to do is just fold the edges down. This isn't vital, you can just cut them off. But fold your edges down. It's going to want to curl already. But as you can tell, we'll just put a little bit more force on some of the stickers. Sometimes you will get folds and then you just have to redo it. What's happened with mine is around this area, it's gotten a bit loose, and that's sometimes really hard to get rid of. But you know, I've printed a few of these sheets because I knew this might happen, and this is a good idea to show you exactly what can happen if you go too fast. Now I am rushing because I'm on video, but have a look. Most of the stickers are fine. Some of the stickers up here have some bubbling through them, and you really don't want that. Now luckily I do have some extras because I did another sheet, and these ones are completely fine. However, look down the bottom, you can see some issues around here. Now, that can be avoided if you just go even slower than what I just did. Go nice and easy, go nice and slow, and it will work. I am an amateur at this, I'm still learning, but from what I've learned, slow is the best way to do it. But there's your stickers. Cut the edges off. You can cut around it like that just to get rid of all the junk, and then you can slowly cut all your stickers out with a scalpel. Or if you've got a laser cutter, you can use that. So I'll just show you from that bubbly section. I don't know if you can pick that up in the camera, but you'll see there's some lines right there. See those two lines in the middle? And what we're going to do is get rid of them. So they haven't folded onto each other yet. That is literally just a bubble. And what you can see is that some of the sticker color is super red here, but not here. That's because there's air underneath. So all you're going to do is really push them out. And if you notice that, even from that single push, look at the difference. They're almost completely gone. So you just do it again and try and get them out. These rubber blades are so good for this, for getting out bubbles, but a credit card will do the same thing. Okay. Almost completely gone, basically invisible. Right, so that's what you do to repair it. Now some of these bigger ones, they might be a little bit harder, but just try it, because there's no point in just throwing them away. Give them a go, and what we're going to do is we're going to give them a go. So this Toyota one's the worst, so I'm going to quickly cut that out. We're going to try and repair it. So I'm just going to show you first how bad it is. You can see all those bubbles there, bubbles there, bubbles there. And we're going to do, pinch it up the end and just drag it through. Try and go in the direction of the bubble, but really push on it hard. Now, this one, I don't think it's going to save because the bubbles were so bad. And that is a good example. Now, luckily I've got a spare one of these, so that's fine. That's a good example. If you push too hard, it just tears. And then the sticker's stuffed. And that's fine. I'm glad I could show you that one. If you can't get the bubbles out, just reprint it, give it another go, try again. So let's see if we can find another one. All right, let's try that bubble there. So we'll cut him out. Doesn't have to be perfect because I'm cutting around that triangle shape, that shield shape. Okay, so show you the bubble first. See it down the bottom there where that reflection is. Okay, let's try and get that out. Just a little bit of pressure, moderate pressure. Perfect. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Clean sticker, ready for application. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to see more videos like this, I will be putting up some later on, but for now, get stickering.